No Harvest is an achievement in Bloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to complete a game of chimps on Cornfield without moving any of the corn, but can we also do it while getting every single tier 5 submarine in the game? Well, that's only possible if we could get down the Lord of the Abyss first. Now, first and foremost is getting through the first initial rounds before we can have some kind of foothold on these cornfields. Since we're not restricted by the number of pops that each tower can put down, we can put some shooty turrets down in the form of sentry guns so that our lives here will be a little bit easier. Just a smidge. Just to get our foot off the ground. While things are going very well so far, we do need to think about the future. Mainly round 24 when it comes to camo balloons, but don't worry, our mermonkey will be able to see them. Do not worry, but I would like to put you top leftmost of the screen so that then we have as much space as possible in order to put down our submarines. Hopefully that is the best spot right there. It's always very concerning when it comes to pixel perfect placement, because that could be the difference between being able to put down another tower and completely ruining your run because you cannot put down another tower because you, as a person, did not think about your pixel perfect placement correctly enough. PPP. If I ever create a balloon encyclopedia, I will refer PPP as an actual phrase. Pixel perfect placement. Now, can we do this without requiring EchoSense Network? And so far, so good. EchoSense Network will only provide us with a little bit of range. This is looking precarious. We might need something else. Yellow balloon. Right, call me crazy, but I think, yeah, Spiker Pulse should do the trick. And it should knock back these smaller balloons as well, which is nice. Right, Cleansing Foam is now active. Not only will this remove the lead layer, but it also removes the regrow property as well. And the camo property. It's all good. 27. Very good. Now around 28. Not only does the foam able to pop the lead layer, but because the sentries also have the same owner as the cleansing foam, the sentries themselves can also pop leads. They can't pop frozen, but they can pop leads. It's very bizarre. Also, here comes the Abyss Dweller. I always call it the Abyssal Dweller for some odd reason, because always upgrading up to Abyssal Warrior. I always call the tier 3 Abyssal Dweller. Hopefully I'm not the only one that has made that mistake. If I am, then that makes me pretty unique. Now, I do want Abyssal Warrior before round 40, because it's going to be pretty key when it comes to defeating the Moabs early on in the game. Lord of the Abyss is obviously very powerful as a Moab popper, like not like ZMGs or anything like that, but like Moabs and BFBs, definitely not DDTs. We are nearly at full goth mode mermonkey. Let's get a village down with jungle drums. Hold on, I just need to see if that's pixel perfect placement again. There we go, just what we're after. Pixel perfect placement. Write that down, everybody. 39 soon to be completed. Now, will you be powerful enough to take down the Moab? Obviously, our engineer will help as well. Yeah, and the ceramics were instantly well, pummeled to death by our tentacles. No wonder that Lord of the Abyss has the most amount of 2 megapops when it comes to all of the monkeys. Its damage type doesn't hold it back aside lead balloons, which you can easily cure with a alchemist. Poseidon obviously is the most powerful, but its damage type and the fact that its ability reliant holds it back. And the final harmonic required a bug back in update 44 when the tower was initially released, where you can place down its charm on the field and you can place down as many Jerry's fires on it as possible. And because of the bug back in update 44, it meant that if you put a rejuve potion down, it means that Geraldo also replenished his entire shop. No, they were actually really fun times, you know. Kudos to the first person that ever discovered a bug, but also not really, because it meant that the bug was patched up, but it would eventually be discovered because somebody used rejuve potion and it just completely restocks their entire store. It's just absolutely wonderful. Okay, Moab, go down, please. Thank you. We're nearly there now when it comes to the Lord of the Abyss. And there we go. We have it placed down now, which means we can start the challenge. It would be pretty funny if we can put a submarine at this hidden spot up here, but I think the footprint of the submarine is just too big to put down there. It's too thick. Just like the mermonkey's too thick as well. We'll put one of you there. We'll put one of you... It's got to be as tight as possible because we've also got to put Brickle in place as well for our needs. You know, she is the hero of the seas after all, and be able to help out our beloved amphibious towers. Can we put down Brickle? The answer is... hopefully, yes. There we go. That is the spot over. Oh my gosh, we got quite a big gap there. I wonder if we can put something else there. Something else there, actually. Can we? That looks like a resounding no. Oh, that's a shame. Why Brickle is our supporting hero? Well, she's very good with submarines, with buccaneers, with mermonkeys. Obviously not this one because it's not on water. I mean, it's providing certain towers with the means of being able to be put down because they're water-based only, but obviously we can't in this case. I wonder what Brickle thinks, being on this, no water. I mean, how do you even get back to base in this case? Did they just go through the Lord of the Abyss portal and then come out with where another Lord of the Abyss is and then be actually at sea? Maybe this is a dangerous Lord of the Abyss and there's a safe one out there that is actually on actual water. I don't know. Things are confusing and I try and make stuff up on the spot. Okay, we're going to go up to Pre-Emptive Strike first, but I feel like Plutonium Reactor is needed first so that we have something else against the ceramics and all that. I mean, this is very powerful against ceramics. But we just need a little more. Round 63, not a problem. Lord of the Abyss and the Plutonium Reactor clears up these ceramics, no problem. Well, it's mainly Lord of the Abyss. Just instantly destroys them. Now, we don't need anything like a Spike Storm or, like, say, a Preemptive Strike. Sorry, a First Strike capability in some cases in order to whittle down the bad, and then our 2 Megapops Intending Tower can destroy the rest of the bad layer and everything else inside of it. That's usually the case in a 2 Megapop scenario. You either have enough money for a First Strike capability to whittle its health down, or use a Spike Storm or 2 or 3 in order to whittle the health down. But we don't need such a thing because one of our towers in which we need is the Preemptive Strike. And that is going to be able to instantly kill the bad with 3 Preemptive Strike abilities. Alongside the fact that you have Sub Commander and that buffs the damage of the ability and the passive missiles that it sends against every newly spawned Moab class balloon. Okay, so Brickle can send out her sea mines, but her ability, her Mega Mine, I don't think you can put down with the Lord of the Abyss. I think that requires actual water in order to actually put down the Mega Mine, but I'm not 100% sure. We will find out soon though when we get to level 10. I think getting the tier 5s in any other order will make the DDT significantly harder, but with this case we have a guaranteed way of instantly neutralizing them until round 99, but if we have the Sub Commander by that point, and which we should do, then the fortified DTs will also be instantly eliminated. We do a space for a glue gunner down here and perhaps something else up here in this hidden spot. You know, a small monkey can fit in here, one with a small footprint. Boomerang can't, bomb can't, tack can, ice can, glue can. Oh, use a hero for me. Wizard can't, super definitely can't. The ninja, hold on. That's the spot like that. Okay, so Wizard can't, Ninja can, Alchemist can, Druid can't, Mermonkey definitely can't, Spike Factory cannot, Village cannot, Engineer cannot, Beast cannot. Okay, so Sniper can, Sub can't, Boat can't, Ace definitely can't, Heli cannot, Mortar cannot, Dartling cannot, and that is the roster. No, we can't put down the Mega Mine ability at all. I suppose that's the case if you do sell the Lord of the Abyss in any other scenario outside of Chimps, then obviously that would just be a floating Mega Mine in place. Check out the BF Braze. Don't need to use the ability just yet. The Lord of the Abyss is more than powerful enough to take these brutes down. Go down, please. Thank you. Now, what about round 78? Absolutely crushed. Now, if you time this well, you can eliminate this BFB along with the camo ceramics all at the same time. There we go. And we just eradicated all of those camo ceramics with one click of a button. So now, the dangers of round 79. Also, the good thing about having the plutonium reactor submerged is that it can decrease the ability cooldown rates of any naval units near it, which is pretty good. We're so close now. Once we pop this BFB, we'll get the preemptive strike. Instantly die anything that is weak enough. Okay. I'm going to naturally pop the rest of you. I have strategic reasoning to believe that if we save our other abilities, then maybe we can get for round 81. Okay, that's good. You're going down to them, which is pretty nice. Yeah, this stage of the game. Well, we didn't actually need to conserve our ability there. Now, what axis would you like to see me do next when it comes to also doing the no harvest achievement? Axis of boats? Axis of ninjas? Perhaps we can do some shenanigans with a shinobi army here. Also, the sooner we get Energizer, the sooner we can also increase the hero experience rate in which Brickle gets, which also applies to any other hero within the vicinity of the Energizer. We have our own form of Energizers in the morning. It's called coffee, or tea, or some other form of caffeine. I prefer coffee over anything like Monster or Red Bull. I just find it to be... I tried drinking like a Monster can or a Red Bull can. It's just not it for me. It's like, okay, Monster is... I don't know, it's more tolerable than Red Bull, but for me personally, just put that kettle on and make me a coffee. I just prefer coffee any other day, every other day, any day, every single day over that. It's like cold caffeine is just not my sort of thing. If you like it, then that's perfectly fine, but it's just not for me, honestly. Okay, go down, please. Go down, please. Thank you very much. Okay, you four will commence the ability once all of you have been pre-damaged. It's only 15% ability cooldown reduction, but it is still 15%. And any amphibious units near... Yeah, any amphibious units near the Energizer will have their ability cooldown rate cut down in half, which is nice. It has to be within the Energizer's radius, but everything else gets 20%. That's not in its radius, and it's not a water tower. Right, let's... Oh, I was hoping to take out that ZMG left, but that's absolutely fine. We managed to get to Return to the Rose. Okay, we need to go up to, what you call it now, the sub-commander as quickly as possible. Fortified BFBs, absolutely no problem. Excellent. Okay, round 90. We've got the preemptive strike. We can instantly take out these DDTs. They are weak enough in RBE where they can be instantly taken out at this given point in time. Oh my god, that is a lot of target. And that is a lot of ceramic as well. How many ceramics do you want, sir? Yes. And the preemptive strike ability comes back incredibly quickly next to the Energizer. Alright, take out the rest of you. And actually, we could have done Energizer then Pre-Emptive Strike, honestly, because we got the Energizer before round 90. But that's absolutely fine. In that case, if you went with Energizer first and then Pre-Emptive Strike, maybe you could have gotten Brickle to level 20, but I'm not gonna test that out. I think this is the safest route to go when it comes to the ordering of which tier 5 to get first. Obviously, Sub Commander get last because it provides the least amount to the team overall in the late game, aside from those last few rounds where the fortified deities may sneak through otherwise. Okay, round 95. This is gonna be a big round, but alas, Pre-Emptive Strike will take care of what normally is a very, very big problem. Yeah, there's just something so satisfying about all of them just going down instantaneously, along with the fortified Moabs as well. Okay, there's a lot of these missiles which are going to go off because there's lots of fortified Moabs that spawn on this round. Oh dear, I almost feel bad for all of you. Well, remember, you're the enemy, so I don't. And now we can get Sub Commander, lovely. Or we can get the Nordic Siege Corps. For a hefty price, unfathomable range, power, and synergies with other monkey towers and heroes put all balloons under assault. Sir, this is a game of chimps. We can't exactly do that. But why not? You're too goddamn expensive, that's why. Okay, we'll take out the first one. Nearly. We'll get advanced intel. I mean, we're going to go to MIB anyway, so we're good on that front. I don't even know why we're getting MIB, honestly. It's not like... that was almost a bad thing there, actually. So, what else do we need? Like, I don't even need anything else, really. We've got this game sorted. Well, aside with the hopes that we can go through the rest of this. Okay, there we go. Hopefully, yeah, that's the round. That is the run. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for watching the video. Okay, that's the first one. We don't even need to contemplate anything here. Use the second one. And then will we use a third one? Yeah, we'll use a third one. And yeah, that's it. And we were rewarded handsomely with a spiked mines. Not super mines, but spiked mines. So there we go, everybody. That is what you would call the Axis of Submarines. A very, very, very good axis, by the way. Probably one of the easiest ones to do, to be honest. As long as you get your Abyssal Warrior, sorry, by round 40, then your game is pretty much sorted, honestly. But if you can get Energizer first, then perhaps you can get Brickle to level 20 preemptively, but I don't know, actually. I do not know, and I don't want to redo this entire run just to see if we get Brickle to level 20, but possibly. But would you need MIB first, so that then you have... Actually, you don't do that, actually, because then you can't actually get Preemptive Strike for round 90. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that is the video, everybody. Please be sure to use my creator support code whenever you are in the stores. It's FLAREBLOONS. I believe that it is not case sensitive. Just type it out on the screen and then you are good to go. Maybe you want to buy some Rogue Legends. Maybe you want to buy some fast track packs so that you can start later on in a scenario. Or perhaps you just need some additional moolah in the game so that you can get that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Moab mine that you really, really need. Go on, you know you want that Moab mine so that you can pop those Moabs. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, everybody, and take care of yourselves.